stop blaming the narcissist, yeah? I'll be scrolling through the internet and I'll be saying, oh, the narcissist is doing this, they're doing that, they're emotionally abusive, they're gaslighting me, they're doing this, that, the other thing. You know what I'm saying to you? So many fingers are being pointed at the narcissist for their way of being. And I'm like, that doesn't do anything, that doesn't change anything. Okay, cool, they're gaslighting you, okay, fine. And it's like, how you look at things is one thing, but you gotta recognize that like attracts like, you feel what I'm saying to you? So even in these situations, instead of thinking and pointing fingers at what the narcissist is doing in those situations, what are you doing in those situations that's causing that tension to be there? Because it all comes down to tension. Where there's tension, there's excitement. And there's excitement for both the narcissist and the empath, or whoever else is on the other side of it. You feel what I'm saying to you? And I'm just going to talk about empaths because I hear a lot of talk, well, empaths in these situations because, again, their empathy allows them to feel and very sensitive to feeling. Narcissists on the other side, they don't really feel. Anyway, I'm going to get deeper into this, the dynamics of the situation. But the main thing here is stop blaming the narcissist, yeah? Let's get into it. What's going on? My name is Christopher Daniels and I help people to overcome self-sabotage and live a purpose-driven life. And I do so both through mindset coaching and content creation. If you're new here, I just want to say welcome to you. If you're back here again, welcome back. Yeah. So today we're going to be talking about why you should stop blaming the narcissist. Or you get what I'm saying to you? Along those lines, something along those lines the title will be. But before I even get further into this, I just want to, for those of you that are not sure about the dynamics between the empath and the narcissist, again, I'm going to use the empath as an example because they're like the opposites, in it. So it's the best way to do it. And a lot of empaths that I've come across and I've dealt with, even myself being on the empath side, I know like the dynamic between an empath and a narcissist. But at the same time, let's go into this, yeah? So I'm going to explain it so that you, just for context purposes. So the empath, let's take them as the light and the narcissist is the dark side, yeah? So this is the dark side, this is the light. And so with the empath, they're feelers, yeah? They feel energy and they love to express, they love to help people, they love to be seen as good. They like everything to do with light, like bright, like helping, everything good. So that's what they express. So in this relationship dynamic, again, they give love, they want to show love, they see a light in the narcissist, and when they want the narcissist light to come out, and for them to start shining bright, they see the potential, and they're working for that narcissist to be able to live up to the potential that they see in them and start shining that light. So that's what the empath's really trying to do in this situation. Allow the narcissist to start shining their light and be more kind, be more loving, be more caring, like pretty much that. There's a lot more to it, but that's just summing it up on a basic one in a nutshell. And then you've got the narcissist on the other side. The narcissist is a lot more, well, again, it's darker, yeah? So more, you've got covert narcissists, and then you just got the narcissists that are more extroverted. Then you got the introverted narcissists are more covert, so their manipulation is a bit different. But let's just talk about it in general terms. So you got the narcissist, yeah? The narcissist is, again, you say manipulative, use the word manipulative, I'll use the word controlling, aggressive at times, passive aggressive also, and they're all about controlling, feeling like they have some sort of power or authority, and that's what it literally comes down to. They want to feel in control, they want to feel like they're dominant, and the empath and the narcissist complement each other because this person wants to feel loved, cared for, and they want to feel in control. So it just kind of goes hand in hand together. But what happens is a lot of the blame goes to the narcissist for creating this dynamic. And what I want to say before I even get into it properly is, I've read this somewhere, yeah, as a man thinketh. A victim is normally a victim by choice, and an oppressor is normally an oppressor by choice. And I say that to say this, yeah. The narcissist chooses to be an oppressor, cool. And the empath chooses to be more on the victim side, the passive side, yeah? You feel what I'm saying to you? And not every empath, don't get me wrong. I'm talking about people in this dynamic that end up in these situations knowingly, yeah? Knowingly. And yeah, I say that again, I say that to say this. With an empath, what you've got to recognize is this. The goal is not to fully understand the narcissist and fully just tap in and know everything about them. Understanding and having that knowledge is good because you know what to avoid. But at the same time, that doesn't help you in the situations. When you attract a narcissist, ultimately what it's telling you is that you need to heal. You feel what I'm saying to you? You need to heal. And where you are right now, all that's going to happen is that you're going to attract more narcissists because the energy dynamics, you're at one end of the pole and they're at the other end. Again, like attracts like, opposites attract. One end of the magnet, the positive end and the negative end of the magnets, they both attract. And that's exactly what happens in this dynamic. But what you got to realize is if you don't heal and you're still at this end, you are going to keep attracting the narcissist, yeah? So stop blaming them and start to heal, start to work on yourself. And the way that you do that is simply by setting up boundaries, yeah? Being more strict, tapping into your darker side, yeah? Tapping into your darker side. Because the control, yeah? Control, you got to control your world. You got to have control over your world. And narcissists are very controlling. Empaths are very passive, yeah? A lot of the time, very passive. And this is not every empath, don't get me wrong. I'm just talking about it in regards to the dynamic between the narcissist being at this end of the spectrum and the empath being on the other side, yeah? A lot of empaths are very passive, again, because they like to help. So they want to create a space for you to be welcome into so they can help you, yeah? So what empaths need to do is create structure, create boundaries, yeah? Once you create those boundaries, you're moving from this end more central, yeah? And once you become more central, you're becoming more polarized. You're becoming less polarized, sorry. You're becoming less polarized because you're central and they're at this end. So once you become less polarized and you tap in more to the traits that they have, that they're going to be less attracted. You feel what I'm saying to you? They're going to be less attracted because opposites attract, yeah? And if you are in the middle as opposed to on the opposite side, again, the narcissist is not going to be as attracted to you because, again, they want to feel in control. And if you're not allowing them to have that control, you're not attractive. But a lot of the time, what an empath will do is that look at the narcissist and just blame the situation, the scenario, instead of actually trying to heal. So my main message to you is, yeah, just take this, yeah? Stop complaining, stop whining, stop doing anything apart from trying to heal, bruv. That's the main goal. The main goal is to be able to heal, and once you heal, you feel what I'm saying to you, you depolarize. That's it. That's all you want to do. Stop blaming and start depolarizing. Don't stress, don't panic. Just make sure that you start healing, yeah? If you've enjoyed this video, I think they've enjoyed the video. If you've enjoyed the video though, make sure that you do subscribe, hit that notification bell, and yeah, I'll see you again next time, if you know what I'm saying to you. Blessings.